Greetings and salutation, guys. What's up? I went and just did a video and I was talking about my experience with making a sweat lodge, but I really didn't get into detail of what a sweat lodge is. Let's do that real quick. In the Native American culture, a sweat lodge is a building that is created out of earth, in the earth, to help connect the people to the land when they want to have a very binding ceremony to life, to the planet. And what it is, it's like I said before, they take an area and they dig seats down, about 2 feet down. And then there's a foot spot around that's cut down, so you're basically sitting on dirt. And in the very center, deeper, is a hole that's dug. And this hole is dug, this is where the hot stones go. Now, right outside the sweat lodge is a large fire that usually has heat made from a concave building up of dirt and rocks that blocks the wind and pushes the heat together. And these rocks are underneath these logs, and these rocks get white hot. And sometimes if you listen, you can actually hear some of the rocks crack from just the heat. So one of the men will go, a firekeeper will go and put these stones, they call them grandfathers and grandmothers, and they take, because a stone is nothing but dirt that's been compressed from time, so it's really dirt, and what we are but ashes and ashes, dust to dust. So in reality, we're all dust, and stones are just a compression of dust from life, and it all makes sense why they call them grandfathers and grandmothers. So they take these stones out and they're white hot, and when you put them into the sweat lodge, everyone's like, welcome grandfather, welcome grandmother. You put them into this pit with water and it just steams. It's just dirt and water and rock. And then if you have a drum in there and you beat that drum, you can feel the land around you pulse. So you're basically, what you're doing is, if you think about it, there's these people who get tattoos and they put in these beads under their skin. That's basically what we're doing. Instead of it being a bead in your skin, it's a natural opening that we're making into the land. They take the dirt out, they dig the pit, put the sticks on, put the mud on top of that, put the dirt back on top. And you get inside there with a little hole in the top so that the smoke and heat can go to the top. And it's an amazing, powerful thing. It goes back for hundreds of thousands of years. And what's amazing about a sweat lodge is that when you build it and you build it correctly, it's not going to go anywhere. It's part of the land. You can look over history books and see that Native Americans have these snake mounds of beings. These things have been there for thousands of years, hundreds of years at least hundreds of years. From our understanding, we got here in 1680s, and they were there. So this sweat lodge, when you get an opportunity to be part of a sweat lodge, you are being part of something, a culture and a ritual that has been taking place before written history in the United States of America. Native Americans didn't write the history down, they carried it on through their words. And they had very simple lives, so it's not like they were sitting there being complicated, so everything was easy to remember. And this was a thing that was remembered. So if you get an opportunity, once again, to take part of it, you've got to do it. You will never forget it. If you get a chance to go on vacation or do a sweat lodge, do the sweat lodge. Something to think about. Peace out.